those were tested.
To decide to do it, you know, what are the benefits?
Okay.
The benefits of it.
Greetings from the Harwich Police Department. Ron and I have not been arrested. We're here today, however, with Sergeant Bob Brackett, and we're going to talk about the kiosk, which Ron is getting a picture of, which is here as the receptacle for your prescription drugs that you need to dispose of. Bob, you want to take over and tell us just what's going on there?
Sure. We recognized long ago the problem that we've had in town, particularly Cape-wide, of prescription drug abuse and some of the problems surrounding it. So we've tried to look at different varying ways to address the issue. And some of the issues that we came across was the availability of some of the prescription drugs that are being left unattended or being left in people's residences, and the concern about how to properly dispose them. The flushing them down the toilet, which has been done for many, many years, became recognized as being very detrimental to the water supply, and so therefore it was very difficult. People just accumulated them over the years without knowing what to actually do with them. We identified the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration, started doing drug take-back programs where they did one 2 years ago was the first one, and it allowed police departments to have people come in and drop off their unwanted prescription medication for disposal, and it was very successful, and it recognized that there was definitely a need for an avenue to dispose of them. We identified these drug kiosks and went through the process of getting the necessary waivers from the DEP to be able to have our own kiosk for our residents in our lobbies to be able to properly dispose of them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. What can be accepted in this will take, you know, all prescription medications, prescription patches, ointments, over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and as well medications for pets that's in here. What we don't want in here, and we don't want accepted, is thermometers, hydrogen peroxides, aerosol cans, inhalers. Those are the primary ones. We do not accept needles, any hypodermic needles in this container. We are trying to come up with an alternative way of properly disposing of those. But as of right now, we do not want any needles placed into this. Since we've had this, it's been very successful. We've gotten great positive feedback from the community. We've had to empty it on a weekly basis, and it seems to be very beneficial to the community.
Well, very good. That's a great detailed explanation. Now, obviously, people do not have a trouble finding their way in here, but just for those who are reticent, it's at the front door of the police station.
It is. It's right inside the front door. We're right here in the front lobby. You come in, it's right in front here at our police station located at 183 Sisson Road. Also, for those that may have any difficulties with their own transportation, I would recommend that we have partnered with the Council on Aging to come up with alternative ways of getting the drugs and or persons to the Harwich Police Department in the event that they are not able to transport themselves. So if there's any issues with any sort of transportation or getting here, feel free to either contact the Harwich Police Department or the Council on Aging, and we'll try to make the best arrangements we can to accommodate anybody that needs to get prescription medication disposed of.
That's a good explanation. I was wondering about that. I was going to ask you, but I'm glad you covered that. And so when the number at the Council on Aging is 430-7550, and the number here at the police station?
508-430-7541.
So you have both numbers. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get here and get your old prescription drugs, which you're not using anymore. And as Sergeant Bob Brackett explained. There were other things, the ointments and vitamins, some of those things I hadn't thought of. And he did explain to me, when you finish with a refill, you can throw that one away.
The empty bottles can be disposed of, yes. It's the actual drug that we don't want to get into the water supply. We don't want lingering around. So the empty bottles themselves, if you finish a prescription, the empty bottle, they can be thrown away.
How long has this been here now, about?
This has been here about a month now, and it's been very successful.
And we see, we haven't been taking a picture of it, but we see you've got a big carton full already.
It's empty in it right now, yes.
And where do you take these?
We take them to a disposal company that's all contracted with the DEP for disposal, and they have a special incinerator just for these medications.
So, and this is a month, and this is your third or fourth trip, or once a week or more?
We empty it. We've been emptying it on an almost weekly basis. We don't have to take the trips on a weekly basis. We're able to safely secure them until we get enough quantity to make it worthwhile to take the trip for disposal.
But you're getting enough attention to this problem so that you gain a lot of response.
Yes, the response has been great, and it just shows that there was definitely a need for it. Very
good. Well, we hope we're going to get a picture of the front door, just in case you're wondering how you get in here. But it's very easy, and the machine is right straight ahead of you. You can't miss it, and it's a good way to get rid of unwanted prescriptions that hang around the house and prevent any other use of them, or some people getting their hands on them who don't know how to treat them. So it's a wonderful service for the police department and the Council of Aging, and we thank you for your participation.
Oh, you're very welcome. Anything we can do for you. Thanks.